Today on In the Case Geek Culture, we have Tonsen Art Toys Adolescent Malevolence B version. This is my first Tonsen Arts toy, so I'm pretty excited about it. I know that there's people that say that this is their first one they made and there were some QC issues. It's Kid Buu. I'm not really that worried about it. I just want him to look badass. So, I could find the B version for a decent price. Everybody else's, they were through the roof. It was insane. But this one I only paid like $50 for, which, in my opinion, for somebody that's doesn't have the license, $50 is a proper, or less, is proper payment. So let's pop it open, check it out. Well, kind of like Demoniacal Fit, which I don't think that these are part of them. I'm not real well versed on third party. I'm pretty fresh to it, but they have so many unique ones that Bandai just refuses to make. I buy them now. But it looks very much like a SH Figure Arts box, kind of like Demoniacal Fit, and hopefully that isn't indicative of the quality of the piece, because I can't say every, the only one I have of Demoniacal Fit is garbage. So we'll spin the old box here. Tonsen Arts on the side. Here he is doing his stuff. Looks with his goo body. Woo! And his picture on the back here. So, well, let's pop the obligatory plastic shot. I think there's 2 layers to this bad boy. I was stuck in the back there. Do I want to pop that out and maybe drop everything? I don't know. Let's do it. There we go. Pretty good layout. So here he is, fresh out of the plastic. Boy, that is a sweet looking figure. I mean, it's not perfect, but for a non-SH Figure Arts, which honestly they make it easy to compete with them because they have a lot of QC issues too. So I can't act like they're the best. I am a purist at heart, but they're not the best. But there is some gappage issues on this that I always talk about with other companies too. So, and SH Figure Arts is bad about it as well. But God, it is loaded for such a cheap figure. I mean, it's expensive as shit anywhere else. I got lucky and found it for what I did. And brand new on top of it. So you get 6 heads with this dude, full heads, not just stupid faceplates. You get the yelling head, the haha head, the angry head. You get stoic head. You get smiley about to murder some people head, and then you get the tongue out head. You get the genie body where he's reconstituting himself. You get fist hands, chop hands, pointer hands, like scratching his head hands, more pointer hands, and then you get his blast with a hand on it. Like, that's wild how much came with this. I'm pretty stoked about this, guys, to be quite honest with you. I've been waiting on a Kid Buu from SH Figure Arts since they even came out, and I mean, he's the ultimate bad guy for them. So let's play with him a little bit. I can tell you just from setting him up right here, his quality is way better than the Demoniacal Fit Vegito that I have. And yeah, I'm already happy with this. Today's background feature is Omnigod Goku from Black Hole. Yeah, this is the one that everybody was like being stupid about. Oh, he's got a swastika on his head. Nah, and even if he did, who gives a shit? It's a badass figure. So we're gonna pop him open here pretty soon and do a review on him for this weekend. But let's just have him in the back for fun. So with Kid Buu, you can definitely tell that his sculpt is very old school. Like, his thigh swivel is very shallow. It's where it is. His knee is weird too. It's a split. But with these type of pants, I get that it was kind of weird for back then. I don't know how old this is. I know this is, like I said, from what I gathered, this is one of the first things that Tonsen did, which I think they're now called Cominio 1 or something like that. I don't know. But overall, he actually feels pretty darn good. SH Figure Arts would have been a little softer up here, but he doesn't sound cheap. Like, whenever you touch the floor or anything with him, he doesn't seem very cheap. His head range is excellent. He doesn't have the double neck like down at the bottom, who cares? Or it'll move his neck down at the bottom. So this is definitely like an older style, but you do get these butterfly joints that look actually really good. I mean, the dots come out whenever you pull it in or pull it out, and then there we go. And then they go in whenever you push it in. So that's pretty cool. I preemptively heated this up, by the way, because I'm overly paranoid now. Shoulders. Oh, shit. I already pulled off his arm. Uh-oh. Don't be indicative of what's going to happen. His shoulders go out about that far. You got the bicep swivel. Beautiful. Double jointed elbows. Looks pretty good. A little bit of gappage back here in the back. For not having another option, this isn't bad so far. This arm keeps popping off, but he swivels there. And then you got his fist here, which with the glove here, it doesn't give you a whole lot of range because it goes out far right there. But down and up do really well. It's got a heck of a back bend, forward. I'm not a poser guy, so a lot of this stuff isn't that like big of a deal to me, but I know some people care, so that's why I show you. But you have to kind of twist his pants in because of how they're shaped and how far out they are, that if you go sideways with them, see, they catch. So you have to twist them towards the front here to get that split all the way up. But he'll go all the way with it. He might be pigeon-toed, but he's splitting. This side's not as there we go. Look at that. That is pretty sweet. That's a good range. Not necessary, but it's cool. I mean, he's a fucking piece of gum. So, and then his legs, they're single jointed, but the way they did it, it looks pretty darn good. It's not bad for what that is and for what this is and being a third party, and for as old as it is, not bad at all. His feet only go forward and back, and barely, but it's because they're limited by this. And then he's got that toe. It'll go down a little bit and up. So that's pretty sweet, right? And I mean, everything else is pretty much normal. You pop the head off. That was easy. Oh, look, there's a little mess up right there, but you can't see it. It's underneath. Uh-oh. May have to heat up the heads whenever you go to put them on. Yeah, let's pause. Definitely heat the heads up. I notice here, this front of his neck isn't connected, but it is in the back. It comes all the way around. So whenever you got to push this on, it'll move that. And I'm afraid that'll snap. So be careful with that. Then the hands are the same. You just pop them off. Pop them on. Ooh, shoot. Watch out, Hitler Goku. I still never understand people going all kinds of crazy over something so stupid. And it's such an easy, quick Google search. Like the amount of stupidity in the world with the fact that you got fucking Google in the palm of your hands. Like, it says a lot. It really does. Come on, fool. Why is this so hard? Off camera, I'm over here struggling to get this one hand piece on. So it looks like you're going to need to heat up every little piece. I'm done messing with it on camera. So I guess we're going to go with some posing and then put him in the case. There he is, just waking up. There he is, getting ready to blast Super Saiyan 3 Goku. How sick is that, man? God, I can't wait to redo my shelves and get this dude going on this. Sick! There he is, giving his taunt. Man, it looks good. I will say, in doing this, you have to heat up every single hand and every single head every time that you do a swap. The problem with it is it loosens up everything if you blow it on anything else. So like this arm comes off up here quite a bit. This constantly comes off. So he's going to be one of those, like, heat him up, get him where you want it posed, and then leave it. He's not really going to be fun to play with. He's just going to break a whole lot. I think I'll do like one or two more, and then I'm going to get him in the case. There he is, letting off his scream. You know, the more I jacked with it for like this pose, it just keeps, the same parts keep falling apart. Once they come apart, they just keep coming off. These shoulders are like locked for rotation. Everything else works smooth, but Something about these, and I don't own any of that weird joint shock oil stuff that I hear people talk about all the time, but let's get one more, and then I think I want to put him into his final pose into the case. That's what I'm saying to Goku. What are those? All right, final pose, and we'll get him put up. Well, for anybody wanting to see the genie body, you just take the top part off. He doesn't have a thing for his legs to connect to. Of course, there's no instructions either, but it's just pretty obvious. You just take the top part off the torso, stick it on there, and he'll grow. So let's final pose him, get him put in the case, final thoughts and everything. There he is in the case. He's about to blast old Banyu. Why not? There's old Fat Buu. But this is going to be his temporary home for right now because I'm going to redo this case with my son. Hopefully this weekend we'll have some fun. There's Omni God Vegeta. So let's get ready for that Omni God Goku. But my final thoughts on this, if you can't get it for $50 or less, don't buy. Don't spend the $150, $250. I mean, I've seen it going $250. I don't want to disparage anybody, but I mean, it's not worth it. And I just feel like it's a moronic buy at that price. I want to say all in all, shipping and everything was $65 for this. And I think they're still available. If you've watched this far and you want it and you want to buy it for that price, ask me. You can send me a comment and then I'll send you a link in your a message, or you can just not have watched this and lose out because you're going to be paying out the ass for it if you don't. And this is the B version. They didn't have the A version with like the gold and like the brown shoes, but I personally like the yellow. I feel like it fits the aesthetic a lot because I mean, like his yellow boots, yellow. I don't really remember his boots. I mean, he had all kinds of different colors in the show. So anyway, please like and follow. I'd appreciate it.